Yeah. It's the Quis, and I'm not alone. I brought one of the reasons why I am such the lovable asshole that I am, my older brother. Rue, give a shout out to the people.
We're good, y'all. Happy 012. Haha, get it up.
Yeah. Now this is someone who I was my tutelage at his feet as a young man, following him around, seeing the ways of the game. I adapted it where need be in order to personalize it, but a lot of my coolness, I'm gonna have to give a shout out to my older brother. He showed me the ways, and um, he got a lot to say on different issues. We don't always see eye to eye, but we always respect each other's opinion. And today's topic is about you crazy ass women and why you keep getting the shit knocked out of you by these men that you keep taking back. I just don't understand, bro, why chicks don't understand that shut the fuck up usually is preceded by getting the shit knocked out of you because the dude is trying to warn you, like, hey, you probably want to shut the fuck up right now because I don't want this conversation is over. But y'all, motherfucker, you faggot, you bitch ass nigga, like, bro, what you got to say on the issue? I know you got to go, so talk to the people.
See, what's going on with that is they feel like seeing as though y'all both adults and you just keep on rambling and shit like that. When your mama used to tell you, or your father used to tell you, shut the fuck up, and they bring down the hammer on your ass, it wasn't nothing you could do, nothing you could say. But now since you're grown, you're like, I didn't call the police and all this other shit. But what the women don't seem to understand is the police got to get there. So that's a good 10, 15 minutes of ass kicking. If you're in the hood, you getting ass kicked for a half hour.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just crazy and shit. Why keep antagonizing the main person that's probably there to help you out? In an argument can be just an argument, but women like to change the subject in an argument. When you pick off one of the little things that they talking about, that you did something wrong and you prove that you didn't do it wrong, now it's all off. Remember you did this 2 months ago. Oh, you did this last year, like that. That ain't got nothing to do with what we arguing about. We arguing about the last piece of chicken today.
And I don't understand why women
macaroni and cheese from last year.
They build a case. It's like you didn't know they was building a case on you for like the last 2 months or 2 years, itemizing shit and not speaking on it. Like if you would have spoke on it 2 months ago, we could have handled it there. But I guess you ain't want to have a conversation. But then you want the shit to spill out all retardedly in the middle of a conversation about chicken, and you talking about I never respected your mom, or I don't take out the garbage enough, or I never actually rub your back. Shit that I didn't even know was an issue, and you've been building that shit up and talking to your sisters and your aunts and your lonely ass friends, and then you just want to bring that shit out, and then you just can't control yourself. I'm not gonna shut the fuck up. I can talk if I want to. No, the hell you can't. I'm bigger than you. There's gonna be a reckoning. I just don't understand why you women push, especially us black men. We got too much shit to deal with in this world. And if we coming home, we spending our paycheck on the bills and on the rent and on food, and we not cheating on you, or we not cheating on you that much, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do you feel the need to tear us down?
I don't know. I figured at one point they was doing that to build you up. But when did the build-up point come?
It's so many lonely women out there who want a man, and they waiting on God to create a perfect man for them, and they have this idea of marriage and long-term relationships as being like, oh, when I find that man, it's going to be lollipops and candy and unicorns. It's about a woman respecting the man and letting the man be a man. It's instead of trying to tear him down. And then it's like, I guess a woman, you can only be your man by how hard he knocked the shit out of you when you call him a faggot.
It makes no sense. And then you get that held against you too.
Yeah, you can't win for losing. And the thing is, I remember being a little boy saying, I'm never going to smoke weed. I'm never going to smoke cigarettes. I'm never going to drink. I'm never going to put my hands on a girl because that's wrong. And then by the time I was like 18, I done all that shit. Like, in reality, it's a situation where I'm not advocating domestic violence. It's men out there that just beat their women mercilessly for no reason. And it's a tragic thing. I have people in my family. We got people in our family that are victims to that. But there's the other side of that. When a woman just keep going. Like, just pushing and pushing. Oh, a real man won't put his hands on a woman. He'll leave. Where the fuck you gonna go in the middle of winter at 3 o'clock in the morning?
In the middle of the damn night.
You know what I'm saying? She done woke you up mad and shit, and y'all getting into it. Oh, a real man to leave. I ain't going fucking nowhere. What I look like leaving? You leave.
Wait, then if you do have some place to go, now they want follow.
If I had some place to go, I wouldn't be here. That's the bottom line. If I had somewhere else I'd be, why the hell would I be with your ignorant ass? I'm stuck here with you. That's why we probably so damn angry, because proximity breeds contempt.
And you know what? They real happy when your mama don't want to be involved in that shit no more. You try and go to your mama's house, and your mama like, no, I'm not getting involved. You can't stay here. Oh, now they in their glory and shit now. It's good to try and throw you out. You ain't got nowhere to go. They say your friend out of town and some shit like that. Your brothers and sisters ain't around. You can't get a hold of nobody. You ain't got nowhere to go.
Now you sitting in the car around somewhere, smoking a cigarette, mad as fuck, drinking a beer, listening to some DMX. It's a mind fuck. I just it's frustrating because you, as a man, you love women, and it's like they push you to a point where you just snap. And then one thing that I hate is, you're crazy. You know I'm not crazy. You trying to make me crazy, but you know I'm not crazy.
I don't mind. You know pretty damn well I'm crazy. So why the hell are you fucking with this insanity?
Well, it's a matter of perspective. But how a crazy person doesn't know how to put on their pants and go to work and punch in the clock and do that job and hold that job down for years and be able to pay bills. Crazy people don't do that. Crazy people walk around with Superman pajamas on and a helmet, licking windows. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not crazy. We're not crazy. I'll show you crazy. I can get there. You know what it is?
Hold on. I guess this is another Qouch topic. But what makes women think that niggas want to fuck with them when we see you walk around in pajama pants and Ugg boots and house shoes and shit to the store, hair looking all goddamn crazy and shit like that? And that's supposed to be attractive?
It's our fault because we have created this illusion that all we want is pussy. And they think, all right, well, if all you want is this little 2-inch slip between my legs, then fuck the rest. But no, it's about packaging. Okay, we do want the pussy, but would you eat a McDonald's cheeseburger that was wrapped in a dirty paper bag? Hell no.
In the dirty ashtray.
Yeah, like I guess I just love cheeseburgers, so I guess I don't have to worry about how the shit is packaged. No, I want the nice little ergonomically wrapped package that's all tight and colorful and shit. That shit, like, it's like Christmas. You know, people don't just throw you cameras and PlayStations. They put that shit in a nice wrapping box with pictures on it and shit, and it make you just want to tear that shit open and get at it.
You know what I'm saying?
But what I was going to say, the last thing about the other issue when it comes to these women, I call it the Bruce Banner syndrome. You know, Bruce Banner just wanted to be left alone. But motherfuckers always want to throw rocks at him when they go to a new town and shit and beat up somebody in front of him or do some shit. And he be like, hey, listen, I just really want to be left alone. They keep pushing. Now this motherfucker, a 13-foot green monster, ripping shit apart. And you a monster. Y'all didn't hear the motherfucker say he just want to be left alone? Why do you think he kept telling you that shit with the real cool, even voice? When motherfuckers get quiet, that's right when the shit about to pop off. You know what I'm saying? When you tell your woman, hey, conversation is over, let it go. Why don't they understand that Bruce Banner about to turn into the Hulk on their ass?
I don't know. We need a big green light to flash right in your face. Just whoop.
Like I was saying before that we started the couch. Listen, it don't go from green light to red light. There's a yellow light. There's smoke before fire. And in general, what you just mentioned about the girls round and the Ugg boots and the sweatpants, it's like women, they don't seem to understand what's needed to keep and maintain a man. And so the women in relationships miserable, the women out of relationships is miserable, and they making us men miserable. And I feel as a woman, you have the responsibility to get that shit together and hold it down. Like, what the fuck else y'all got to do in this world? I mean, y'all got to do a lot of bullshit, but like, take care of yourselves, take care of your home, take care of your man. And us men, we gonna go and slay that dinosaur, that saber-tooth tiger. Right or wrong, bro?
Exactly. Ain't nobody asking you to go from a 7 to a 10, but at least. But let me get back to you, bro.
All right.
I love you. I'll let you in a minute.
Love you too, bro. I'm gonna keep it going. Tune in later. We'll talk. We'll wrap it up. Chop it up some more. Love you, bro. Kiss the family.
Hello?
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna let you go. I know you gotta handle your business.
All right, man. In a minute.
All right. Love you, bro. And so that's what it boils down to. You know, that's my big Brody. Shouts out to 716 Buffalo holding it down. You know, this is a topic that can be discussed ad nauseum as far as just why women, you know, the neighbors downstairs was getting into it. They was getting into it last week, and you just hear the dude like shut the fuck up or whatever, you know, and just hear you fucking fucking, and then you hear blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh shit, he done killed her ass. And then 2 seconds later, okay, fuck you. And it's like, wait a minute, you survived whatever the fuck he did. I don't know, he threw a fucking tag at it on your ass, and you survived it, but you still talking shit. Like, let it go. Like, a woman doesn't seem to understand that one of us got to sit down to pee. and the other one stands up to pee. And if we both try to pee standing up, somebody gonna get peed on. A woman's place in this reality, as fucked up as it may feel or seem, is to support her man. Now, if you a lesbian, then that's a whole nother conversation. But if you in a traditional relationship, us men are prone to aggression. Like, it's not like, we want to get boners or we want to freak out or be mad or be sexual beings. A lot of it is biologically determined, and we just ride the wave. It's like being on a big beast. And you got the reins and you just, roar. But it's like, come on, ladies. It's just, a man, real man, should do this. No, okay? Water is wet, fire is hot, and a man is a man. Like, you just got to accept some shit. Like, just let the shit be what it is. And stop trying to wish it to be something else. Like, another thing, I'm married, and I get a lot of women on Facebook or wherever else like, oh, you married, you can't say this, you can't do this. Listen, I'm not blind, and I'm sure as hell, well, I am perfect, but I'm not perfect in the eyes of the world and the way people think you should be. And at the end of the day, marriage is not some magical, just a fucking, like a wand has been waved and you no longer operate the way you did before you got married, but the point of this whole video is to discuss the problems that are happening, especially in black relationships or poor relationships. But I'm sure these problems are, you see them across the board. The thing is, you women need to really evaluate. Like, us dudes, we're always a work in progress. Like, we don't ever want to be assholes or abusers or cheaters. Like, I assure you, every man out there is striving to be better. The thing, every time he get up to go to work and he put money in you and put money towards the bills, like, come on, that right there shows you the basis, the foundation of who we are. But you ladies need to really evaluate how you are sometimes. You can't blame PMS or hormones. Maybe you can. Maybe that's y'all excuse. Maybe just like we're inclined to be aggressive and assholes, you're inclined to be, well, bitches. But I just wish that sometimes, for the sake of a lot of you, that you could like catch yourself in the midst of it, like, oh shit, maybe I should shut the fuck up. Like that, if one time, one woman, statistic every 10 seconds a woman is being beaten, I want to see a statistic that every 17 months a woman shuts the fuck up when she needs to, And my woman, she gets it. We've been together for 10 years, and for the most part, she knows when to shut the fuck up. Like, I just really had established that early on. Because it's critical, ladies. Like, after a hard day, after dealing with the bullshit of the world, you're not trying to get into an argument over jelly, like Dan Cook said, or, chicken, like my brother said. You're not trying to argue over nonsense, because a lot of times it's nonsense. Are the bills getting paid? Am I coming home to you at night? Am I doing my best to hold down this family? Then everything else, that shit don't need to be a back and forth argument. Because a lot of times it's over some bullshit, but it's really bigger shit that you just been sitting on. Ladies, you guys just, you hold on to shit and then you just let it all just spill out like diarrhea, in the middle of a conversation about taking out the garbage or sex or something that's small. So ladies, shit together, or y'all can continue to be lonely and angry and unhappy. I can promise this on behalf of all fellas. You ladies, get your shit together, learn when to shut the fuck up. And I just can't put it any other way. Because it don't start with shut the fuck up. Like, all right, it's over. Let it go. It's dead. Okay, listen. Okay, fine. And then shut the fuck up. As you see, the evolution, the progression. So, ladies, when it get to that point, the next thing is not going to be, oh, please be quiet. Please stop calling my mama a bitch or calling me like it. Oh, please. No. 9 out of 10 of you were attracted to a very aggressive male, and so therefore you gonna get that out of him. And the question is, ladies, do you want that? Do you want the beatings, the chokings, the pushings? Is that like foreplay for y'all? It's weird, twisted. Let it go. All right. There'll be more on this issue because I'm not done. I'm just getting warmed up. 2012, we about to get it in. We about to go hard and keep it real. It's been the Quis. Sorry if you don't like it. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. If you don't like it, get at me, okay? Bottom line is, these are my thoughts, these are my views, as disjointed and garbled and all over the place that they may be. Bottom line is, ladies, learn to shut the fuck up. It'll save your marriage, your relationship, and your baby mama, baby daddy-dom. This has been a public service announcement from the Quis. Stay real. Peace.